hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Anthony Volpe leading things off and takes a strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is outside. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Goes down looking. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League. Back here in Pittsburgh. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
That to right. Judge has it sized up. And it's caught for the out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt the game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bellinger makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He crushes that one to center field. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
This is Joey Bart. And a foul ball.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's a laser base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And stepping in is the speedy Billy Cook. That one is hammered right field. Going back. One run is in. It's off the top of the wall.
Back-to-back singles. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
First and second, 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Big stack center field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
2 outs. Bases full. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Fastball is outside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And down on strikes. 1 away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Giancarlo Stanton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nothing doing for the bottom of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Cole back to work. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Judge hustles it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning. Brian Reynolds here. Double play ball to second. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. To his knee, the throw. What a play to end the inning.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-1's the count.
Missed inside with the curve. Cut on and missed at 101. Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That catches the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge is under it. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Slice the other way and foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. There's a swing and a drive. See you later. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game. Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in, and that is that. But 2-round. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bart snags it, and there's one down. Here is Aaron Judge. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one at triple digits.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate. Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Bounce to the left side. Whips it to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
0-1. Just off the outside edge. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Whip number 9 for him. Back here in Pittsburgh, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bryan Reynolds. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more.
Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Joey Bart now. Foul ball. Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So one out, nobody on. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Nick Gonzalez. He's 2 for 2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The throw in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launching.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. Second home run of the inning for them. It's 12-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle.
One down. Up next for the Pirates, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So digging in, Ryan Reynolds. 1 for 3. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And that is out of play. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. He's out. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks. And welcome back to the ballpark. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. Hamilton back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 14-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And here is Joey Bart on the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And here is Billy Cook. Swung on, belted. That's back there. It's a bomb. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 17-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead.
And the batter now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He swings and fouls one off.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence.
All over that one right there. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. We're through 5. Pirates on top, 17-0. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch swinging.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs, looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Volpe batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So the Yanks go in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Down 17-0. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.